of the bomb or to make reconnaissance mission.
This you don't drop them. This bomb. You drop them to let them boost there and
Yes.
until the closer targets are boosted again.
Yes.
Okay. So that one the same. It's also
The
bomb.
same but bigger.
Okay.
And this is missile, air-to-air missile with infrared sensor.
Okay. That will be something. Okay. No, so big.
Yes, it's too short.
Okay.
Short air-to-air.
Okay. Okay.
I know the
That is also that's a bomb.
smart to the missile. Something very new. I think it's smart to the small missile.
Okay. I see.
The rocket pole. They've been racing in French Air Force since 15 years ago.
Okay.
And now, because of war in Ukraine, you see that we made an error to delay rocket system. So they're coming back. And those rocket systems are not already in service in Rafale, but scheduled to coming soon.
I see. There's a new basically.
Yeah.
It's old but it's new again.
Yes.
Okay.
It was deleted
Okay.
50 years ago.
Okay.
More than 50 years ago.
I see. Okay.
And, no. 50 years ago, there was Mirage FM F1. So 50 years ago. And now it's coming back.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe I can go there.
In this side. Yes.
Okay. You can also get down this.
It can bring It is only in severe because of
Mais quand tu rentres dans un rond-point, que tu as le passage piéton et un rond-point,
Okay, let's see that side-looking airborne radar.
That's also bomb.
No, it's side-looking airborne radar.
It's radar. Okay. I see.
Ground mapping radar.
Okay. I see.
Reconnaissance ground mapping radar.
Okay. You put this on the on
Yes,
this
yes.
thing.
It's a new one. It
Okay.
was deleted before in the other system. It's a new one, and it's not for the we have full big version of Rafale.
Okay.
F1, F2, F4, F5.
I see.
1, 2, 3, F4. I think this is scheduled for the F5.
Okay. With new
New version. I see.
So that's a mystery. That's army. So
Special forces.
oh, I see. Okay.
So it's too much.
Okay.
Yeah, mix of But it's it is 20 years.
It's all techniques.
Yes, it was went in service 20 years ago now.
Okay.
But you see, we can delicately have a long life range.
30, 40 years.
Yes. In every country.
I see.
Because you can just have to check for the motor and for the moyeu. I don't know in English how to say this part. You just have to change this part before it break, and you can keep the other part to here, no problem.
I I see the point. Okay.
It's like that everywhere. So even in Russia and China, they can keep helicopter very, very.
Also looks
French. Lighter.
I see.
It is designed to be lighter and to be polyvalent. So this will go in French army, in French Air Force, and in French Navy for many missions. But not special force, but many missions. Polyvalent helicopters. Yeah, completely new this one. The latest helicopter we get.
Missile system.
It's a rocket. Yes, it's a ground. Yes, it's a ground-to-air system called Mamba.
Okay. It's like S300.
Yes. A little bit less run, but I think that two batteries of this one have been sent in Ukraine.
I see. Okay.
There is a Navy version on board Charles de Gaulle and on board modern frigates. I know it is working very well, but
we don't have many.
Yeah, exactly. We don't have many systems, don't have many missiles. But it is what I've been told that I have a chief. Because when I was in Awad, I was a chief. It was an officer coming from the Navy. Before. We have two officers coming from the Navy in our Air Force squadron in Awad. And before to be in the AWACS, he was on the development program of this system. On the naval based system, but it's the same missile. And he told me that they, what they used to do is to test firing into drone, into not unmanned vehicle, unmanned planes. Test. And what they used to do is that they equipped the drone, the UAV, with micro and the camera to catch when the missile will pass close to the plane, because it's not really used to hit, to have a direct, just passing across the plane and have a proximity fire. And they make three tests, and on the three tests, the missile have a direct hit on the UAV. So they stop the test because it's working too much and it costs us expensive money.
Nee, jawel, je hebt ze nog niet gewogen.
Je moet wel op de telefoon. Ja.
Yeah, it destroyed all the targets.
It works, but
it works too much. Yes, it works too much when you make test fire because it is destroying the target.
Okay.
so it's working well.
Okay. There's a drone, but it says still people can't see.
Yeah. I did, for the moment, I only see drone versions. But I see that the pilot.
Okay. There's a pilot. They can put a pilot in there.
Yeah. They put the pilot probably to make a version as pilot and a version as a drone. I didn't know they made a version as a pilot, piloted version.
Okay.
Because of course, drone is getting important, but we will still keep planes because you cannot jump the pilot.
In this plane, the pilot can't jump off.
Yes, I think yes.
I think every plane you can jump off because there's something wrong.
Yeah, but to achieve the mission.
Okay.
If you are jumped, if it's a drone, it can be jumped and cannot do the mission. If you have a pilot, you cannot jump the plane.
Okay.
So I think it's a good idea to keep both. To have some drone system and to have some piloted system.
I see.
And
Okay.
this is why I think they decided to make a piloted system
Okay.
of this tool. It's first for the new one.
Okay.
But we will see. We will see what I said.
Yeah, that's a drone.
This is
You
drone,
see
yes.
that? Because it's not unmanned. What they say? Five.
Okay, perhaps there is a pilot only for test.
I see what you mean. Yeah. Okay. That's basically designed as drone, but you have to taste it.
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
We will see. I want to go this way to see if we have other expeditions. But for the moment, speaking French. This was developed by independent societies.
Yeah.
A lot of work, many ideas, but it has not been verified by the government for the moment. And in France, government used to buy to specific society.
Okay.
And this society is not inside the specific society.
I see this
group.
maybe a new product.
Yeah, it's completely new.
Okay.
So, kind of corruption. Not this one, but the other society, they have people from the government inside.
Okay.
So, we will buy only to your society. This is a new society. They don't have people of the government inside them.
Okay.
This is why they make a very good product. not for the moment,
Okay.
not verified by the government.
Okay.
You should buy it. Very good system.
Okay. Okay.
Not expensive.
Yeah. All right. So this is outside.
Yes.
It's not for the government. All right.
For the moment.
Yeah.
I like the little I like to try it. It seems to be very interesting to try this place.
You want to fly because it's a drone. You can't fly.
This one have a cockpit.
I see.
Yeah.
All right. That's
But it
the
seems
test
to
machine.
but it seems to be very interesting to fly because big engine,
Okay.
big nice look. I like to try this plane. I already flew turbine like this one.
A similar one. Similar one.
Yes.
You flew quite a similar one.
Yes.
Okay.
Cannot have very big, powerful electric system, so they increase the number of engines.
I see. Yeah. But you still need the power. No power,
Yeah.
it doesn't work with
Yeah.
so many engines.
Yes. But if you remember, in the first stage of aviation, it was the same. They have no very powerful engine, so they start to make in the just after World War I,
Okay.
they start to make a big plane with 10 or 12, 16 engines because they
I
have
see,
no
okay.
powerful engine.
Okay.
The same way.
Wow.
Different parachutists on this plane.
Okay. So that's old one, old fashioned.
No, I was flying it in 30 years ago, in 2012 and 2011.
Okay.
For this plane.
Okay.
Such a plane.
Okay.
Not so old. It's 20 years old designed plane.
I see. Okay.
But it's working very well. You can see
Okay.
it, a lot of. I think that they built more than 2,000 planes. It's an American plane. It's a Cessna.
Okay.
But it's working very. It's very reliable.
Okay.
Very good. Okay.
The Jim
Jim Bay, yes.
Jim Bay Airport.
And military pension.
just like yours.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
But this one has turbine.
Your teacher for this.
Yeah, I can teach on such pen, yes.
Okay.
And this one is very fast, more than 300 kilometers per hour.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, because of two turbines.
Okay.
But even without the turbine, it is very fast too.
Okay.
It takes only a 100 horsepower engine,
Okay.
and even with this engine, it can go 300 kilometers per hour.
Okay.
I think that with the turbine, it can go faster. I don't know
Okay.
exactly, but I think we will see it in flight this afternoon because I remember that two years ago, it already flight.
Okay.
And he has a lot of success.
Okay. That's made in France.
No, I think it's Czech
Also,
designer plane, but
I see, okay.
yeah, but the system with the turbine
Yeah.
has been put by Belgian people.
Okay.
I'm not sure, but I think yes.
Okay.
It's a cooperation between Czech and
Okay.
Belgium.
Yeah.
I don't know, perhaps French turbine too. Belgian people,
Okay.
but Belgian or French.
That's not modern.
No, it is what I was doing with this missile system.
I see the only method. Okay.
You have two radars. Okay, one is coming is the old version for the system, and this one is the new version because they have modernization in progress for
Okay.
this missile system.
Okay.
And old radar, new radar.
Okay.
Technical, more than 10 tons.
More than 10 tons.
More, I don't know. The maximum takeoff weight is 150 tons.
Let them say. Let them say. Let them say. The machine.
All the machines can take off at 140 tons.
Okay.
So, but the empty weight of the plane, I don't know it.
I see. Okay.
25 or 30 planes to be delivered.
Okay.
We will go to 250.
Cette mer se nomme la Manche. Sur une photo prise peu avant le voile, on voit son visage marqué derrière ses moustaches. Eh bien parce qu'en 2025, des femmes et des hommes en situation de handicap sont eux aussi pilotes. Titulaires de licence de pilote d'avion, de planeur ou d'hélicoptère, certains comme Guillaume Ferral, ici présent, sont même devenus instructeurs depuis de nombreuses années. C'est également le cas de Paolo Pompili, cet artiste du ciel.
Not for show in aerobatic and for training too.
Training too.
Yeah,
Okay.
in air club, like I flew in air club and in first training, initial training for military pilots.
Okay.
And there are several versions.
Okay. It's basically also quite like a training machine.
Yeah, it's a training machine.
Okay.
It's a training machine, completely
Okay.
designed for training.
Okay. You fly that?
Not this one because it's a new one. But
okay.
I could try to, yeah,
Okay.
because it
You
will.
got license to.
Yes, in 10 years we will see many of that. I think in air clubs. Not,
see,
It is new now, so not for the moment, but it's
Okay.
coming soon.
Okay.
It just has been achieved the development.
I see. Okay.
And in other countries, in Germany, in Finland, in Israel, in many countries, as a
It's also a training machine.
training machine for fighter pilot.
Okay.
From end of the 50s, 1957, I think,
Okay.
to until the beginning of the 80s.
Okay. So after the Second War.
Yes, with reactor.
Okay.
After all the 50s, 60s, 70s.
Well, it looks nice.
Yeah, but very. I never flew it, but it is very famous to be very a lot of men very agreeable. very pleasant to fly.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, very malleable
Okay.
and very pleasant to fly.
I see.
Very
Okay.
famous about that.
Yeah.
Low power turbine. Because
Low
most,
power?
Yeah, low power.
Okay.
Because most of turbines are high power because they are heavy.
Okay.
High power, but
Okay.
not adapted for light aircraft.
Okay.
And they produce a low power engine for light aircraft. It's very modern, very new. It's just arriving now.
I see.
And it has a very big avenir, I think it will be a very big success.
I see.
Yeah,
Okay.
because it is easier to use than piston engine.
Okay.
And so same power, just turbine engine instead of piston is more reliable and more easy to use. So
It's also diesel. Use diesel.
yes, you use kerosene.
Okay.
Yes.
So they are the French jumper. Say jumper. Okay.
I'm not sure. I'm sure it's not really.
Okay. There's also a training machine. Because there are two.
What?
There are also training machines.
Yes, the basic training and advanced training.
Okay.
With reactors.
Okay.
Orcus.
Orcus.
Turkish always the same like that, the same name. Orcus, Turkish.
Urkus.
Turkus. Turkus from Turkey.
Okay. God, so they look okay.
I know that Portugal booked it.
I see. That's it for Air Force.
Yes, the tactical transport plane.
Okay. Well, it looks alright. Reasonable.
L'information commence à se séparer.
It's alright.
Leurs intelligents, éléments hyper
It looks alright.
vous attendent.
It looks alright.
Plusieurs
Ah yes,
D'ailleurs, il y a cela quelques années avec ce liseré en dessous du charognard. Le charognard, c'est cette forme choisie. Se positionner au-dessus d'un arc de cercle qui représente la rotondité de la glaire, car l'armée
he has a weapon suit, weapon ammunition place
Yeah.
to put torpedoes or something like that
Okay.
to fight against the submarine.
Okay. Okay. That's basically the very beginning for the aircraft career.
Not the beginning.
If you say this about 50 years old,
Yes.
so that's basically what they go with.
We have carrier aircraft during just after World War One.
I see. Okay.
Okay, so on the other side, this is the English Eurofighter. Yeah, English fighter. Cooperation between English, Italian, and German
I see. Okay.
fighter plane. But
Okay.
yeah, no, it's American.
Alors qu'on voit sur
It
les
is
grands
based
écrans,
in
comme le
UK.
disait Pierre à l'instant,
You will see that
les
because of the two
petits
letters.
vues instantanées. On
Okay.
en profite
L and
pour
N.
saluer le travail de
Yeah, it's
réalisation
two
de
letters
nos
for
collègues
Lacantis
d'Horus
Air
Vidéo,
Force Base.
Frédéric
It's
et
an American
Céline, qui
base
pendant tout
in UK.
l'après-midi vont vous faire vivre les coulisses de ce si bel événement.
Go there.
I was in the Air Force and was looking intelligence in the Air Force, so
Okay.
I know that.
Okay. So there's the American F-35 somehow, and actually it look nice. Someone say
I prefer the Rafale because I'm French. Of course. Of course. I took a picture from my page. Sure.
I'm just wondering.
Quelques secondes, le temps de replier les parachutes et de sortir de la zone de saut. Vous l'avez vu, il y avait un fumigène pendant ce saut parachutiste car l'ensemble est toujours synchronisé depuis le sol. Il y a ce que l'on appelle un chef largueur qui va compter les voiles, qui va s'occuper de la synchronisation entre ce qui se passe dans l'avion et ce qui se passe ici, au sol. C'est lui qui a annoncé le nombre de voiles qui ont été ouvertes, le nombre de voiles qui sont arrivées au sol. Et maintenant, il va aider ses coéquipiers dans un souci de travail d'équipe pour pouvoir plier ses voiles et continuer le beau spectacle de cet après-midi qui va se poursuivre sur votre droite avec un avion que l'on perçoit à peine là-bas au niveau du seuil de piste, et si on plisse légèrement le regard, on s'aperçoit qu'il est tricolore. Sur la tranche, on va faire quelques manœuvres de sécurité avant de venir poursuivre ce vol. Oui, des manœuvres de sécurité pour vérifier que le pilote est bien harnaché, que l'avion va bien également. C'est ce que l'on fait en présentation aérienne, mais également en compétition, car oui, ces pilotes sont également compétiteurs. Le capitaine Odon est double champion du monde en titre 2022-2024. L'année prochaine, il remettra son titre en jeu et je l'espère.
It is cheaper than this one, and they should keep this one. In fact. American, Japan, Israel, and Singapore.
Que cette équipe n'est pas remportée.
And Korea, I think. Yeah, and South Korea.
Otherwise, they can't make money.
Yeah.
When the old one is still old one working and
Yeah. They need to have money for design. For design department.
Yeah.
Only. Because the production department, they can produce old-fashioned system that is working very well. But they want to have money for design department. Because all the engineers, they don't know how to.
Yeah, well, the some leaders and engineers and designers.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
This is the plane we were talking with the main. I will show you after.
so this one is for Vietnam War. You see that? It's American war machine
Yeah.
for Vietnam.
It's a Boeing 737.
Okay.
Equipped with maritime patrolling system for anti-ship and anti-submarine fight.
Okay.
And it's new. It's arrived in service 5 or 6 or 5 years ago. I don't know exactly.
I see. Okay.
Very recently.
Okay.
Yes. Austria. Of course, Rafale is better. But it's getting service 20 years ago now.
Okay. This about 5 countries is together.
Yeah,
There are 5.
at least 5. Production, it's a cooperation of English, German, Italy, and Spain. So
I see.
it's in service in these 4,
Okay.
four countries, and they've been sent to Saudi Arabia
Okay.
and Austria,
All right.
and perhaps other country I don't know, but at least Saudi Arabia and Austria. So in 6 countries. At
Okay.
least.
Okay.
À l'aviation, une technologie éprouvée dans l'industrie physique régénérative. Le principe est, si on se réfère à ce qui est sur les grands écrans, eh bien, c'est la récupération d'énergie qui va permettre de réduire quasiment de moitié cette consommation de carburant. On récupère la chaleur au bout du pot d'échappement et on va la réinjecter dans la chambre de combustion. On résume. Vous avez une pièce, vous la chauffez avec une cheminée. En haut de cette cheminée, vous récupérez la chaleur qui en sort et qui part dans l'atmosphère. Vous la réinjectez dans votre pièce et cette chaleur va faire que vous aurez beaucoup moins besoin de combustible. Ce turbopropulseur, c'est le premier au monde à s'aligner sur les standards de consommation des moteurs à piston modernes. Basé sur leur turbine de 140 chevaux, Turbotech va ensuite développer une famille complète de motorisation révolutionnaire de plus grande puissance. Et l'objectif, c'est de proposer des turbopropulseurs ou turbogénérateurs.
Yes.
German first. Innovation.
Yes, it's a Eurofighter.
中航集团只有模型，没有真正的飞机。我本来想来看它的飞机来的，没有。
Carries people. That's a paratrooper one.
Yeah, down or no? It turns very big, but it turns in the pocket. Okay. Very surprised. it's cloudy. They will have thunderstorm this night or tomorrow.
It's night.
Or tomorrow.
Also tomorrow.
Yeah. Or tomorrow.
Okay.
See,